Good morning, guys. So you can't tell because of the shirt I'm wearing, but I look jacked, bro, and I love it. I'm not gonna lie. I be waking up, looking in the mirror. I'm like, damn, you sexy motherfucker, you. How'd you get so good looking? But yeah, I feel pretty good. I have been going to the gym pretty consistently for like a month or two now. I know it's not much. All right, I'm not fucking Ronnie Coleman or anything, but it's been doing me a lot of good in the sense that it shows me what a little bit every day over a long enough period of time with the right optimizations outside the gym, like diet and sleep and all that good stuff, can do for you. And that's been really helping my mentality towards music and content and success in general, because I always feel like, it's supposed to happen so fast. Like, why is it not happening fast enough? Motherfuckers going viral overnight. This shit's annoying. I make better shit than everybody. And now I've been kind of taking more of a laid back approach of like, let me just do the thing that I know will get me there in like 2 to 3 years versus trying to do the thing that I want to get me there overnight. I know it sounds so simple, it's so stupid, it's like, bruh, duh. But actually like feeling that in your soul and shit, it feels good. So I've been really happy about going to the gym. I've been really confident about my content. So right now I have an idea, or a plan I should say, where what I'm gonna do is, I think I could consistently put out 2 videos on YouTube a week. One of them is gonna be an EXP share where I'm just talking and yapping, because I can yap all day. And then the other one is gonna be this training arc series. I already put the first one up, but I'm currently editing the second one. It's like 3 times as long, wait no, it's a lot longer than the first one. But what's dope is that as I'm editing it and as I'm watching through it, I'm like, yo, there's like a billion little clips in here that I could easily put as short form content that it might go viral, it might not, but the part that's dope about it is that it's replicatable and it's just me putting my personality on display while making music. So I get to have the benefit of, oh, I'm getting better at making music, which is what I want to do, but then also I'm giving you guys videos and shit. So it works out on both ends, and I feel really confident that over a long enough period of time, something like that will do better for my brand than trying to do all this like outside shit of like, oh, let me do a skit, or let me like, you know, spend a whole morning, a whole afternoon, a whole day shooting a bunch of mini music videos. But then, you know, I'm just taking a guess as to whether or not it's gonna actually perform well or not. Some of them perform well, some of them don't. But it feels like none of them really translate to people going, oh, this is something that's interesting that I actually want to take time to go check out. It seems more like you just scroll past it, you're like, oh, that's cool, you like it, and then you keep going on with your day. Versus with the shorts, versus with the long form videos, it's like if you stick around and you watch a long form video of a 15, 20 minute video of me making a full song from start to finish, and like you enjoy all the little tidbits of like, oh shit, that's how he came up with this, oh shit, that's how he came up with that, yo, that's so dope, look how much fun he's having. And for me, honestly, it's been making music creation a lot more fun, because I feel like I've been taking a lot of pressure off myself when I have the camera on me, because I look at it more like I'm in the gym just putting up shots for practice, as opposed to, oh fuck, I have to make this fucking hit song or like this classic record, and if it's not like super deep and personal, and if it doesn't make someone like emotionally goddamn, you know what I mean, like connect to it, then it's useless. But now it's like, yo, I'm just putting up shots in the gym, bro. And in a year or two, just like, if I'm putting in reps, it's like reps in the gym, I should say, because I don't play basketball. I'm a bodybuilder. But yeah, it's just putting in reps in the gym. Like, you don't get mad. You don't, like, I feel like as artists, we take it so seriously. Every fucking song, every lyric, every goddamn kick pattern, every snare. It's like, bro, you're just doing push-ups in the gym. You're just doing bench presses. You're just doing pull-ups. You're just doing fucking T-bar rows. Like, it's just reps, bro. It's just reps, sets, and exercises. And over a long enough period of time, all those reps, all these songs that I'm gonna be just pumping out in the next year or two, I think it's gonna bear fruit in terms of building a brand and building a base. And then once I have attention on me, once I actually have like a platform where people are like, oh shit, we wanna hear what he can do if he took it a bit more seriously and actually made something like, you know what I mean, something more. And then I can go kind of back to full artist brain of being like, okay, let me just deliver art instead of content, you know? Right now it's dope. I'm basically just practicing in public, and I feel confident that doing that will get me somewhere. And if nothing else, it'll just make me a lot better of a musician because it'll be a good way to actually force myself to be consistent with making music since I rely on it to make content. And then worst case scenario, even if the content doesn't pop off, I'll get a lot closer to making that one song that I know that's gonna connect with people. And then once that pops off, then the floodgates are open. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. 2 videos a week. And then if I was really on my shit, I could maybe do a lyric video for when the song comes out, but I don't think I could do a song a week. Maybe I could. I don't know. We'll see. If I could do a song a week based on the series where it's like I make the song and then edit the video and I mean, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll finesse it, but I feel pretty good. There's something else I was gonna say. What else was I gonna say? There's something I wanted to talk about in that, but I forget what it is, honestly. XP share, training arc. Oh, that's what it was. And so it's gonna be dope too because I'm going to have all the songs in a playlist on Spotify, and I'm gonna just call it the training arc playlist or whatever. So that way, if people find me through YouTube, and then they go on Spotify, then they could just listen to the actual songs in the playlist, and then it'll be like all in one thing. And I think it'll be cool too because it's like, think about it, right? My name is EJRPG on YouTube, and I actually oh, that's what I gotta talk about. I gotta talk about how I changed my artist name. So my name is EJRPG on YouTube, and then the main videos that you guys are gonna see is gonna be XP share and training arc. So it's like very on brand, which I think is gonna be super dope. And then whatchamacallit, I just changed my artist name to EJRPG as well, actually, and I wanted to do it because I think it helps me mentally sort of separate myself and my value and my worth and my human self from my artist self, and it lets me be a bit more free when I'm making music. I think I accidentally put myself in a box where I felt like I had to talk about real shit all the time, and like if it's not something from my real life, then I'm not allowed to talk about it. But that just puts a limit on art. That puts a limit on the source and the signals that you get from God and from beyond. Like if I get a song that wants me to talk about being a race car driver, like am I just not allowed to talk about it because I'm Eric Jr.? I talk about real shit. I give you real life experiences. You know what I mean? Like it just sounds stupid. If I just want to make a silly song about being on the fucking moon and jumping across planets, I don't know, man. Like, or pretending like I'm someone else. Like, oh, I want to make a song as if I was a gangster from the 70s. You know what I mean? Like, I think, especially now that I'm treating this more like putting up shots in the gym, like I said, or doing reps in the gym, I have to open the floodgates to allow any and all ideas, so that way I'm never getting writer's block and I'm never feeling stifled. So that's one reason why I wanted to change my name, so that way it's a bit less personal and I can just make whatever I want, since my music up until now has been very personal for the most part. And that just weighs a lot on you, especially when the music doesn't do well and you're just like, bruh, fuck, like it's just way too tied to my self-worth. I'll make personal music again in the future for sure, and I'll continue to make personal music as I go through the training arc, but just not every single song. And the other reason why is because I've seen comments before where someone said that they couldn't find my music because they typed in EJRPG. And I'm like, fuck, that doesn't make sense. Like, I don't really brand Eric Jr. that much, versus everyone knows me as RPG. I remember doing a show one time, and as I was walking out of the venue, some people were like calling me, they were like, yo, RPG. I was like, oh, fuck, man, my name's Eric. Like, so I think this just works out better. And also, I don't know, EJRPG is just way cooler. Like, I feel like everybody nowadays has just like first and last name, you feel me? Like, it's so typical. And unless you pop off and like your music is super dope or something, then it's kind of hard to make that stick. Eric Jr. doesn't really have a ring to it, but EJRPG, it really ties into the whole brand. So I'm excited about that. The transition is going well so far with like DistroKid. I think everything's going pretty smooth, but it's kind of weird sometimes. So I just check in on it from time to time. Let's see, what's another thing? Oh, dude, I applied for a new job at Apple because right now I'm working retail in Brickell City Center, and the job is cool. It's all right. It just doesn't pay that much, and it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like just like low tier retail, if that makes sense. Like I've worked at Nike for about 5 years, and although I have a lot of complaints about the store, one thing I can say that they were was like low tier. You know, like they were pretty solid about like, okay, like I don't know, just high quality. The point I'm trying to make is I was trying to get more money and I was trying to get a little bit higher quality job at Apple, but they fucking clipped my ass and they were like, nah, you seem a little too weird for us, which is crazy because I thought they were the, you know, be different type of thing, but it's all good. They didn't want me. And it was kind of interesting experience because I felt like if I had gotten the job, I might have gotten more comfortable again. I don't think I would have come up with the idea for this series and doing all this if I had gotten the job, to be honest. Or if I did, I don't think I would have had enough time to do it. Because what's nice about this job is that although it doesn't pay that much, it doesn't have a lot of hours either, which is nice actually because I have a lot more time now than when I was at Nike to make videos and edit and like make music. And I feel like my routine has been a lot better since I left or since I got fired. To where it's like I have mornings almost all the time to get my work done, and then I kind of just turn off my brain, go to work, and it's been dope. What else? And yeah, so I don't know, it was just like a cool, like, I don't know, sometimes having a job that's like really good makes it really difficult to go all in on the kind of riskier things because you're like, I could spend 6 hours editing this video, but I also have a shift tomorrow and I know I'm gonna get paid regardless, you know, and I'll be fine. And I have a lot of friends who are kind of in that situation where they make music and they want to do music, but because the path is so difficult and the risk to reward, the time and effort to reward ratio is so shitty on making music, and they all have pretty decent jobs, a lot of the times I see them just like saying like, you know what, fuck it, like I'm gonna just not today, you know, like I'm just go to work, I'm gonna figure it out, I'm gonna come back tomorrow type thing. But with me now, I kind of accepted the fact that I'm never gonna have a good job. Like I'm never gonna have a career in retail. Like that was a thing at one point. I could have potentially been a manager at a decent store. I could have made $40,000 to $60,000 a year and coasted, you know. But now I think I'm all in. I feel confident on it, and it's kind of like you have no choice, you know. You're like, fuck, all right, God made the choice for me, you know. I'm here. I got you. So I think that was a good thing, and I like having like my life to myself, you know, versus feeling like my life is for this company that doesn't even care about me. But that's a whole other thing. I just want to talk about it because it was kind of cool, little push in the back. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm really excited. This new chapter, the EJRPG chapter, the training arc chapter. And it's so perfect too because look at that training arc. I'm literally in the gym 4 days a week training, and we're doing all this. You feel me? Like it's just all coming together. You know what I'm saying? So expect some dope content on the way. I'm gonna be pushing YouTube a lot, and we gonna keep on. Oh, I have a tagline now. I'm gonna start using this. Check it out. And remember, we've got a long way to grow. Here it is.